What's up, y'all? My name is Maya, and this is my first real YouTube video ever. Well, not ever, because when I was in like middle school, me and my then best friend made like some 2 videos. One was like some sort of acting video with like some girl trying to hit some guy or something like that, and another one was of just like us dancing. I don't even know. But anyway, so this is my first video for this channel that's gonna be real and kind of like, you know, what's the word, intentional. So I decided to start off with a Doordash with me. If any of you haven't heard of Doordash, it is a food delivery service. You pay for the food through the app, and then someone drives to go get the food and then brings it to your house. It's just kind of like Uber, but except without going anywhere. It's just the food that's going somewhere. So if you use DoorDash, you know how awesome it is. This isn't sponsored, by the way. This is just on my own accord, but whatever. Not that I'm big enough to get sponsored, but if any of you thought that, like, if any of you have ever wondered what it's like working for DoorDash, then here's your opportunity. It's really easy. It's actually really good money, especially on the weekends. During holidays, like 4th of July weekend, I worked and I made like $60 just in like 3 hours with all the deliveries I got. It was pretty amazing. So yeah, so my first stop today is Denny's, which is just great because I just hate Denny's. I don't know why anyone would go to Denny's, why anyone would DoorDash from Denny's. Like, I'm not a fan of Denny's. But here we go. So I just picked up the Denny's order. It's just 2 milkshakes. Like, I don't know. I use DoorDash, and the thing I only really use it for is like, you know, like meals. Even like sometimes meals don't even cost that much, and it's like you might as well just go get it yourself. Milkshakes, like I've also just delivered like straight up just like 3 boba teas, and this isn't even that far of a way of a delivery. Like this delivery is like 2 miles total, which means they're probably only like 1 mile away from me. And it's like crazy, like you can just come, like I don't know, maybe people don't have cars, I don't know. It's like usually a $5 delivery fee. So I just dropped off the Denny. Like I said, it was a short delivery distance. Just got an order from ChickfilA, so I gotta go pick that up. But for DoorDash, you get paid the delivery fee. That's what you get paid. So if the delivery fee is $5, then you get paid $5. Like that's a guarantee. But if the delivery fee is smaller, like I know for one restaurant it's only like $2, you will still get $5. Like it's like just like a guarantee. And then you also get tips, and the tip is kind of like automatically like put on there when you order. The customer can change it to like 0 if they want, if they're so rude that they can't tip a driver. Or they can like make it bigger or smaller, but it typically is at 15%. Yes. Tips are usually at least 50% of what you make. It really depends on how long you dash and how big the orders are. And bigger orders get bigger tips. But you really shouldn't just accept the big orders, like accept all of them, because like then that kind of like ups your, you know, acceptance rate, and then like you're just kind of in a better position in the dash world. Dash world. So stupid. But yeah. So now I have an order for ChickfilA, so I'm gonna go pick that up. Something to note is that sometimes like on DoorDash's end there's like explicit instructions. Like this one was like, do not go through the drive-thru. And you need to make sure you read all the instructions, okay? Because if you don't, you can end up in a lot of trouble. Read instructions, especially delivery instructions from the customer. Because one time I didn't, and the customer sounded a little irritated. So just be sure to read all instructions. Just picked up the food from ChickfilA. It took so long. Like, why is ChickfilA so busy? Like I've had it like once, and I don't even think it's that good. Like I don't understand. But I got it, and there's fries in here. Look, so hard door dashing and not like getting food for yourself. So I'm just gonna talk at this lovely angle. Wonderful, right? Double chin love. I'm trying to think of some logistical things that I could go over. Like, so for the most part, DoorDash is partnered with a lot of places. So you just kind of go in, you say, oh, I have an order for so-and-so, and you show them the app, show them like what they have, and then you pick it up. But sometimes, especially if you're ordering from like a fast food restaurant, you have to use your red card, which is just like a debit card that they give you. There's no PIN, there's no like craziness. You just swipe and go. It's no craziness, you just swipe and go. So at least in the Bay Area, which is where I live, most delivery distances are like 8 miles, and that's like everything. So the app counts from like where you are right now to the restaurant and then to the house, and then it'll calculate how many miles you're driving in total, and it's usually for me about 8. The one downfall that comes with door dashing, as with like other driving services, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber, Lyft, Seamless, is the gas. Like, the gas money will just be getting eaten up so fast. I mean, ideally, if you're doing it enough, you won't just break even, like you'll actually make a profit. But, you know, like, you gotta be doing it enough. And like, I don't just do this, like I also have like a regular full-time job. This was just something on the side that I felt I needed to do. I guess the story behind that is when I applied for 2 different positions at 2 different companies. One company was paying a little bit more per hour, but the other company that wasn't paying as much, I liked the company better. I like more so what they stood for. I kind of like understood what they stood for more. A much more well-known company and a lot more opportunity for growth and stuff. So I decided to go with the lower paying job. Now, I mean, yes, the company's better, the company's great, I like it better, but still the pay is lower. So I decided to start doing DoorDash to kind of supplement the extra money that I was not getting paid from the other job. So I guess I'll talk more about the signing up process. So you just kind of sign up on the line. You can maybe do it through the app, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's just like online, and you have to give them your social security number and your license, I believe. I had to get my license, but other people didn't. And they do a background check. Okay, they do a background check to make sure you're not crazy, you haven't, you know, done any DUIs or anything, stuff like that. And then you have to go to an orientation. The orientation's very quick, very easy. They just talk about like the interface of the app and things like that, and like what certain, like the map will be lit up in like different colors, and that'll tell you like if it's like available or not. You can also schedule hours ahead of time, about 5 days ahead of time. If you're like early access, you can get it 6 days ahead of time, but I don't think the early access is really worth it, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so I still have about an hour left in my dash time that I scheduled myself for, but I think I'm going to end the video here. The last thing that I will say is that you will use up a lot of data. Okay, so much data, so much gas, because the app has to run. Have to use navigation. I use Google Maps. I would say that DoorDash is good for people who like kind of like regular jobs, but just kind of need like side hustling, you know what I mean? Like, I would not make this my full-time job. If you have any like other questions, just comment. I hope to make more videos in the future, not about DoorDash. This isn't my entire life, it's really just a fraction of it, and hopefully I'm like in the running to get a good full-time job soon, so I won't have to do this that much anymore. And if you have any more questions about DoorDash, just be sure to comment. See you all next time.